feeling all the feels I wasn't allowed to growing up. And you know the first place I went to? Myself. I think a lot of us do that when we feel duped. I remember thinking, how could I have been that naive? But what I eventually understood is it wasn't about stupidity. It was about programming. High controlling religions don't rely on intelligence. They rely on repetition plus emotion. I mean, think about it. How many times did we hear the same phrases, the same narratives over and over again? Meeting after meeting, convention after convention. That's how the subconscious learns. Plus emotional reinforcement equals belief. I just think that we should be gentle with ourselves when going through that stage of grief, because that's where they really want to get you, is go inward rather than go outward and focus on them. So what helped me move through the deepest waves of grief? I had a really good ex-JW therapist who was a very safe space for me to explore those emotions. I also worked with other healing modalities that I'll talk about in another episode. But I wanted to share a moment that I knew I was ready to let go. I was packing to move and I came across a box in my garage. And inside were all my publications, including notepads of years worth of note-taking at the meetings and conventions. I was an avid note-taker. I mean, even my watchtower margins had a bunch of side notes everywhere. I was a huge studier. So when I found that box, something in me just knew I was ready. So I built a bonfire. I put Losing My Religion by REM on repeat, and I burned every single one, every publication, every note, every page. And I'm not endorsing burning religious books, but for me, it was incredibly cathartic. As I watched it all burn, ashes going into the night sky, I felt something shift in my body. And looking back now, I understand why. Our nervous system, the way it processes experiences, is through symbol, emotion, and action. For years, these publications represented authority and like a structure in my life, something that I felt was the truth. They held such an emotional weight to me. So when I saw them physically burn, my nervous system experienced a release that this was no longer my story. And rituals like that have been proven to help the nervous system complete something that never had an ending. That moment gave my body a way to say, that chapter is over.